Question number 5. What is the general form of y equals negative 3 times x plus 2 raised to the second power minus 6? Y equals negative 3 times x plus 2 raised to the second power by the 6. So we are looking for the general form of this, but this is written in vertex form. We are going to change it to general form. First, we are going to simplify x plus 2 raised to the second power. X plus 2 raised to the second power is equals to x plus 2 times x plus 2. So you're going to multiply x times x equals x squared, x times 2 equals 2x, 2 times x equals 2x, then 2 times 2 equals 4. And then combine like terms, x squared plus 4x plus 4. So from here, we have y equals negative 3. Then instead of writing this, we are going to write now the answer. X squared plus 4x plus 4 minus 6. And then you are going to distribute negative 3. Y equals negative 3x squared minus 12x minus 12 minus 6. So the final answer now will be simplifying negative 12 minus 6. So the answer is y equals negative 3x squared minus 12x minus 18. This is the general form of quadratic equation. So just simplify first this, then the result will be trinomial. And then multiply it by negative 3, then simplify this, you will get the answer. Question number 6. If y varies directly with x and y equals 20 when x equals 5, what is the value of y when x equals 6? So to solve this question, we are going to use direct variation. Then the formula is y equals kx, but we are going to find first the given. So the value of y is equals to 20. Then we're looking for the value of k. So the value of x here is 5. So we have now 20 equals k times 5. To find the constant of variation, which is k, divide both sides by 5, k is equals to 4. Now the question, find y when x equals 6. Going back here, y is equals to, the value of k is equals to 4, then times 6, so y is equals to 24. So this is the answer. Question number 7. If y varies directly with the square of x and y equals 18 when x equals 3, what is the value of y when x equals 5? First, analyze the question. If y varies directly as the square of x, so the formula will be y equals kx squared. So take note. Square and square root are different. So be careful in writing your equation. Now, we will substitute the value of y is 18 equals k. Then the value of x is equals to 3 to the power of 2. So this is your equation of 18 equals k, 3 squared. So we are going to look for the value of the constant of variation, k. Simplify 3 squared equals 9. 3 times 3. Do not multiply 3 times 2. Instead, 3 to the power of 2 equals 9. 3 times 3, 9. Then equals 18. Divide both sides by 9. Cancel. K equals 18 divided by 9 equals 2. Then we will go back to the original equation to find the value of y. Y equals, the value of k is 2. Then times, if x is equals to 5, 5 raised to the power of 2. Y equals 2. 5 squared is equals to 25. Then 25 times 2 is equals to 50. So this is now the final answer. So be careful in simplifying this. Don't multiply the exponent and the base. 5 times 2 equals 10. So that is wrong. It should be 5 times 5. So the answer is 25. So the final answer is y equals 50. Question number 8. If y varies directly with the cube root of x and y equals 12 when x equals 27, what is the value of y when x equals 64? Now, look at the problem. Analyze the question. Y varies directly as the cube root of x. The equation now, y equals k x. Y equals k cube root of x. So this is the given equation. Do not write x to the power of 3. It should be cube root of x. Alright, we will substitute. The value of y is 12. That equals k when x equals 27. So cube root of 27. Then cube root of 27 is equals to 3. Because if you multiply 3 times 3, 9, 9 times 3 equals 27. Then equals 12 here. Divide both sides by 3. Cancel, k equals 4. So the constant of variation is equals to 4. Now to continue the question, find y when x equals 64. So go back to this equation. Y equals, the value of k is 4. Then times cube root of 64. So what is the cube root of 64? We have the y equals 4 times 4. Cube root of 64 equals 4. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4 equals 64. Then the final answer is equals to y equals 4 times 4, 16. Question number 9. If y varies inversely with the square root of x and y equals 6 when x equals 9, what is the value of y when x equals 36? Analyze the question. If y varies inversely as x, so we have the formula, y is equals to k over square root of x. So this is now the formula. Then we will substitute. The value of y is 6 is equals to k over square root of 9. Then what is the square root of 9? So the answer is equals to 3. So 6 equals k over 3. And then to find the value of k, we will multiply 6 times 3. So k is equals to 18. Then to find y equals 18 divided by the square root of 36. Then y is equals to 18. The square root of 36 is 6. Then y is equals to 3. 18 divided by 6 is equals to 3. This is now the final answer. Question number 10. If z varies jointly with x and y, and z equals 40 when x equals 2 and y equals 5, what is the value of z when x equals 4 and y equals 3? Take note, the term being used is jointly. So the formula for number 10 will be z equals kxy. Then the value of z is 40, then equals k, then x equals 2, then y equals 5. So all you have to do is multiply 2 times 5, the answer is 10, is equals to 40. To find the value of k, the constant of variation, divide both sides by 10, k equals 4. Now the question, find z, so we will use this formula. So z is equals to, the value of k is 4, substitute. Then x is equals to 4, then y is equals to 3. Then z is equals to 4 times 4 equals 16 times 3. Then z equals, we will multiply 16 times 3. The final answer is 48.